In this video we will be covering everything related to the Whisper mission so you can get the ship, Whisper of the Worm, and everything associated with it. Real quick before we start though, I want to mention that I saw a lot of videos covering the Whisper, but usually you have to sit through 10 or 15 minutes of yapping and wait until you get to the actually important information covering the mission. That's why I made this video, to cover only the relevant information with timestamps for you to skip through to only the stuff you need. So here we go. If you have not yet done anything about the mission, if you open your director and go to the moon, you should see that Eris Morn has a quest prepared for you. So if you go visit her, she is going to give you a quest called Whispers of the Past. And the quest tells you to complete the Whisper exotic mission in the director. So that is exactly what you should do. After completing the first run of the mission on normal difficulty, you go to Eris Morn and you will get your crafted Whisper of the Worm. Since the video is released on the third week of the Whisper being out, you should have access to all 3 catalyst quests, which again you get from Eris Morn after you complete the initial quest. They're called Whispers of the Taken, part 1, 2, and 3. These quests are required for you to get all of the possible catalysts, and the important part is you should do the first step of these quests outside the mission. Oh, and by the way, the first step of all 3 of these missions are very simple. All you need to do, if you want to do them before starting the legend version, is to go to the Dreaming City and defeat some Taken. One of the missions will tell you to kill the Taken regularly, another mission will tell you to kill them with headshots, and I honestly don't remember what the first mission says, but I'm sure it's super simple, because I don't think I even realized that I completed it. Once you're on step 2 of all of these quests, only then do I recommend going in the legend version of the Whisper, so that you can hit 3 birds with 1 stone by doing all of the blights inside the mission in order, and then completing the mission, thus getting all 3 catalysts at the same time. Now in this part I will show you exactly where the blights are. Mind you, they can only be seen if you are playing on legend difficulty, so the first set of blights are right as you spawn in. I have already completed them, so you cannot see them in the video, but they are right here, here, and here. To destroy them, you shoot them with the Whisper of the Worm, obviously. This next set of blights are in the big green room right above you as you walk in, so you can see them here, here, and here. And the third set of blights are in this big room after fighting with some ads right before you drop down into the last room. And as you can see, if you stand in this location, you can shoot all of them. Now the only thing left for you is to complete the mission. There is no wipe mechanic in it, so you should have absolutely no problem finishing it. Now the last part are the oracles. You need to find 7 in the mission to get the ship from the triumphs and get the maximum upgrades for Whisper of the Worm. You also cannot skip any, otherwise you will not see any following ones. At least that's what happened to me. So this first one is right after you drop down after shooting the blight. You will reach this red area, then you turn left. Once you turn left, just keep following the path and you will find it right around the corner. This one is a little bit harder to find, but once you reach the small elevator, you want to go past the initial passage where you continue with the mission. You go a little bit forward and then you'll see an entrance on the wall. Climb up to it and there you go. For the third one, once you reach this room with angled columns, you want to go to the very end, just like you see me do over here. And before entering the next room, you go right around the last corner and you will find the third oracle right there. Now I don't understand why the fourth one is kind of after the fifth one, but basically to reach the fourth one you want to go the usual way. If you're running the mission for the first time, you keep climbing the walls as you normally do. For the fifth one you'll need to go back just a tiny bit, but basically just keep going the usual way. Once you reach the end, drop down on the small grass patch and enter the little room, and there's the fourth oracle waiting for you. Now this one is considered the fifth one. It is at the end of the big green room. You want to go down in between the cracks on the ground and just follow where I'm going. You'll see an opening in the wall, go through it, and there will be your fifth oracle. The sixth oracle is super easy to find. Once you reach this area where you need to continue on the very tiny ledge, just keep going the normal way. Just be careful to not fall. And for this you want to go in the small opening on the ground. Do not jump down to continue with the mission. Once you go in the opening you will see the sixth oracle, shoot it, and it's yours. Now this last one is sort of hidden, but it is basically in the same big room where the tiny ledge is. Instead of going to the left, you want to turn to the right. So if you just took your sixth oracle, go back to the entrance of this room, and instead of going left, turn right. Keep going along the wall. You do not need to jump towards the portal. Once you see the oracle behind it, simply shoot it, and you've successfully completed the triumph and got yourself a nice ship, with some Whisper upgrades of course. Now I tried to make this video as short as possible to not waste anyone's time, so if it was a little bit too quick for you, let me know which part got you confused. I will be answering all of your comments. But I hope you managed to understand everything. There we go. Hopefully this is a quicker and more straight to the point video. If you found this useful, drop a like, maybe consider subscribing. It's free. I will see you in my next video. Peace.